What up guys, Bananaowns here bringing you part 8 of my Skyward Sword Let's Play. And this is the second part in the Skyview Temple dungeon thingy. Oh well. And we're gonna fight, I'm gonna call it, no yeah, the Stalfos, the mini-boss. We're gonna fight a mini-boss and get right up to the boss fight in this part. And then we're gonna stop there, and then the next video will be the boss fight. And hopefully, I'm not looking too retarded during this dungeon gameplay, but oh well. So let's continue on. I really like this dungeon. It's a pretty cool dungeon. It's a stereotypical first Zelda dungeon where it's just super easy. It's just getting you used to the mechanics of dungeon solving and using, well, I wouldn't say like using like small keys and stuff, but it's getting used to actually learning how to play how to do these puzzles and stuff. And I just said and stuff like 8,000 times. Sorry about that. But we're gonna shoot this freaking pink diamond like we've been, and we're gonna go fight the mini boss right now. It's so exciting. I'm gonna show you my amazing swordsmanship. And the Stalfos almost fucks me up. But, hey, I'm here to learn how to play this game again. You'll all learn what not to do by watching me. But, see, I really like these boss fights that utilize the motion controls, because you actually have to come in with a bit of strategy. As you see, Stalfos is holding his swords in specific configurations where I have to actually aim my sword strikes in order to attack him. And it's really easy when he holds them like straight up vertically or horizontally, because it's just a vertical or horizontal slash. But I could do decent well. I do decently well, but he kind of fucks me up. But I just destroyed him after getting the hang of it a bit, and defeating him will get you the item of this dungeon. Are you freaking ready for this? I'm gonna cut this grass right here because I need some rupees, because I want to make it rain on all the bitches in the Skyloft. Because, you know, Link's not no goody two-shoes, man. He gets all the ladies, especially that chick at like the bank, the item bank. Man, she wants the D. A lot of ladies in this game want Link's D. He's a player. Anyway, we get the beetle, which is a new Zelda device. It's a new item. It's motion controlled, which it's okay. As you can see, like, I really needed to recalibrate my Wiimote while playing this. I think I just left it running, so I edited that part out, but I had to go do something really quick and recalibrate my remote. I think I didn't do a very good job, but oh well. Oh well. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just getting a feel for it. I'm gonna hit this pink diamond so you can exit the room. And the beetle's really interesting because you get upgrades for it that allow you to carry bombs and stuff and other such things. And it's really interesting puzzle mechanics, especially when I think it's in the third area where you can drop bombs, and I don't know, it adds another extra level of complexity. And I really enjoy the item. I'm just going to grab this heart right here. And then I'm going to set out to killing all the spiders of the room, because I hate spiders. As you could tell from, if you watched the last video, fucking spiders are evil. Like, they're good guy spider bros, but not to me, not to me. Fucking spiders are fucking creepy as fuck. Anyway, I'm just going to go around this room and knock down all these crates and spiders, and just to get stuff and get bitches. Fuck bitches, get money. Am I right, guys? Yeah, I am right. But I'm going to replenish and get this extra fairy, because I used my last one attacking the spider, of course. You know what? Which is maybe one of the reasons. Like, it doesn't help that I hate spiders, but then I get killed by one in fucking Zelda. Fucking piece of shit spiders. God damn it. It's like, oh, Banana, tell us how you really feel. Well, there you go. I hate spiders. They're evil. So evil. So evil. They're just hanging around. There's their creepy webs. Oh, what was it? I think the funnel web spider in Australia. Fucking nature, you scary. Nature, you scary indeed. God damn, those things are terrifying. Especially like tarantulas. I want to know what like evolutionary mechanics or like what traits over time let it evolve to be a hairy, fucking scary as shit creature. It's really interesting to me to think about that sort of thing. Like, what traits, like, I wonder what in like its past life made it so it needed to have hair, or or what made the tarantulas that had hair survive. It's really interesting about. I could probably talk about shit like that all day with probably any animal, like pygmy marmosets. What the fuck is up with those? It sounds like a really bad like joke on Seinfeld. Like, what's the deal about airplane food, Jerry? That was really bad. I don't do a good Seinfeld. For like impressions wise, I don't do a Seinfeld, but I do Sean Connery. Hello there. You may remember me from such films such as Never Say Never and Goldfinger. I once played Indiana Jones's dad. Oh, this probably came out terrible. Let me try this again. Hello there, I'm Sean Connery. You may remember me from such films such as Goldfinger. You may remember me from Thunderball as well. I played Indiana Jones's dad with that uninteresting fuck Harrison Ford. Okay, that turned out a little bit better. So I do Sean Connery, obviously. I do a Kermit the Frog. I've been working on a Morgan Freeman. And that was the day I met Danny Dufresne. That was too fast, actually. And that was the day I met Danny Dufresne. That was decent. That was okay. I'm working on my Morgan Freeman. I'm trying to get a... I'm trying to nail it down. It's kind of difficult coming up with new impressions. But I also do Bane from Batman. Perhaps he's wondering why would you shoot... Perhaps he's wondering why would you shoot a man and knock him off of a plane? Ah, you think darkness is a ally. I was molded by it, shaped by it. I did not see the light of day until I was a young man. By then it was nothing to me. As of course I kind of took some liberty with that, but I do okay Bane impression. It's a lot better when like I'm with people. I could do Christian Bale Batman, but it like kills my voice where he's just like, he really like just yells in that movie. And that's I love all those Batman movies, but I don't think it was really necessary. But anyway, so I think that's the extent of my impressions. I'm pretty sure I have a couple more that I can do on the spot. But that's for the most part for now. And some of them also come up like as variations, because Ray Romano really sounds like Kermit the Frog. Where he's like, "Hey, Ray Romano! Hey, I played a woolly mammoth!" All they do is kind of yell more, and that's how you create the Ray Romano from the Kermit the Frog voice. That's actually pretty funny. Huh. So I could do Ray Romano, Kermit the Frog, Sean Connery, Bane, and then Batman. I do an okay Morgan Freeman, and then the Penguins marched. Yeah, that's okay. It's not the greatest. It's not like that. Oh, I watched this video on YouTube. They took it down since I last saw it, but it's this guy that does a Morgan Freeman impersonation, and he read 50 Shades of Grey in the Morgan Freeman voice, and it was so hilarious. He sounds exactly like Morgan Freeman, and I'm pretty sure that because he sounds so similar that they had it taken down because people were actually believing it was Morgan Freeman. But it was hysterical. The guy, he gets mad props from me for impressions. Like, I just can't believe like how much he sounded like. This is dead on. Like, if you put like the real Morgan Freeman and then this guy doing an impression, there's absolutely no difference to me at all. So that's interesting. You should try to look that up. Like, you can look up Morgan Freeman impersonation 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not sure. They were taking them all down last that I saw, but they're really interesting and they're absolutely hilarious. Anyway, I think I can also do... Oh god, I just had it. I can do an okay Edwin, where he's just like, "Hello there, what up?" I would do it like a lot more obnoxiously, but I need to come up with like an actual bit to do like there. Oh, don't you know? I think my idol, it's like one of my heroes is Ralph Garman of the Kevin and Bean Show, 106.7. They also have a podcast if you're interested. He does impressions of about like every person I've ever like heard of. He like, I think that's why like on the show they call him like the man of 1,000 voices. Because he does like these impression bits every day on the radio, and he does like at least like 2 of them or something. But he has like this huge list of impressions, and he's absolutely hilarious. And he's kind of my idol. He's my impression idol. And he also can, fucking shameless plug here. You can listen to him on Hollywood Babylon, with Kevin Smith on Smodcast Network. And it's really funny because if you're a fan of him, it's really cool listening to him without having the constraints of censorship on the radio, and hearing his vulgar, especially in like some of the voice where he does like a retarded. They call it the McDonald's fry girl, and I just had a thought. Did you notice how like the stereotypical deaf person voice, like talk like this, like Marty Madden? It's very similar to a impression of a mentally handicapped person in the manner of talks. I'm not going to do it because I feel like that'd be really offensive, and I apologize for noticing this, but that's fucking hilarious. Like how similar the freaking oh man, that's gonna keep me up all day. Oh, that's such an interesting thought. How similar they sound. Anyway, I should probably talk about the fucking Skyward Sword here. Anyway, these monsters are really cool to fight because you have to kill all the heads in one sword slash, or basically kill them all like within a set amount of time of each other. And it's really cool because like they move their heads in different patterns. So like as you saw, you moved it diagonally and then horizontally, and I don't know, just interesting. See, all the monsters in this game utilize the complexity of the motion controls. They all require a little bit of finesse, where they're in past Zelda games, except for heavily armored enemies, you can just mash the B button, or in Twilight Princess just waggle the controller. Anyway, I really enjoy motion controls in this game. But we're getting closer to the boss battle, and there's an absolutely great boss battle. It's one of the best in the game, and it's a surprise, but you'll see that in the next episode. So, making our way along, this is the little final area before the boss room, and once I get the boss key, you see the keys in this game are different. It's a very gimmicky gameplay mechanic that they use for the keys, where you have to, because it's a 3-dimensional object, and you have to turn it around and basically fit it like kind of like a, I want to say like it reminds me of like a 3D Tetris block, but it's really gimmicky to me, and it's just like, just fucking put the goddamn key in. But oh well, it's not that big of a deal because you only do it like 6 times. But oh well. And I'm gonna run over here and save because I didn't save for a while. So yeah. Freaking, I wasn't too sure how I felt about save points in this game. I understand like the necessity to have areas, especially like mostly in the overworld, where you need a way to get back up to the Skyloft. But after playing this, I really actually like the save points, especially in dungeons, because in past Zelda games you needed to have the special item that lets you warp out of dungeons in order to get like a good save point. You can just pick up right if you have to stop in the middle of a dungeon to pick up right where you left off. And in this game, I really enjoy it because I can just find like a save point, because there's like a few of them in especially like the bigger dungeons. There's like a couple of them, and that really helps save my progress and lets me pick up a lot faster. Because it's not like having Uku from Twilight Princess, or I think Wind Waker did the weird pots, which I wasn't too fond of either, but I don't know, I really like them in this game. They're pretty good. It grew on me. I didn't like them at first, but the save points really grew on me. And compared to like a system like Ocarina of Time, where you just press start and then back and save, and then we don't even gonna talk about Majora's Mask save system. Fucking Jesus Christ, where you save at the owl statues and if you save like more than once, it'll erase your game. But or something like that. Something like that where it happened to me, where I never saved at those owl statues ever again. But anyway, I like rope swinging. It's a really cool platforming element, and I don't know, it's just different. I keep thinking of the monkeys in Twilight Princess, because monkeys are pretty cool. I have to admit, like, I'd never want to own one, dealing with like shit, and I don't want to get my face ripped off by a chimpanzee like that one lady, which I know chimpanzees are apes, not monkeys, so shut the fuck up, internet. But I'm just saying, owning a primate of some sort would be cool, but not practical, because they're fucking awesome and hilarious. And here's that key right there. The past like five seconds ago, the example of the boss keys in this game. But back to monkeys. Fucking greatest first, just for me, greatest first dungeon moment ever was rescuing the monkeys. I have to admit, that forest temple as the first dungeon in Twilight Princess, that was a pretty decent length temple, and had a pretty good challenge or puzzle. It was a really big temple. You don't see that a lot for the first temples in these games. Except I'd say like maybe it was on par of a length with the Swamp Palace, or that Swamp Temple from Majora's Mask in length. But man, and it had monkeys in it, and the boss was a baboon with a giant red ass. It reminds me of what was it, IR Baboon from Cow and Chicken. And on that note, see you next time, guys. We're gonna do the boss battle in the next episode, so keep watching and stay with me.